Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Decision point at the moment, key decision point. Yeah, absolutely. So we take a look at that in a minute. We're really at a juncture here now, where we have the decision basically in which direction we're going. So we get to that in a minute. I still haven't added the bearish count here into the main chart, because only when we drop below that 18.9k level we made the bearish count the primary one. Before we had it as alternative, so we of course had lower lows on the radar, but now with this latest wave count, because we took out one of our key support levels at $18,900, the bullish main count that was available has been invalidated. There is still another count, but it's getting less likely. So at the moment I would clearly expect lower lows for Bitcoin, and that would be a drop below $17,600. Now, this won't happen in one go. There are two main scenarios how I can see that happen. First of all, looking at the June lows, we moved up in a WXY pattern, corrective wave, and we then moved down in a wave one. I think this wave one we called quite nicely. Expected one more dip, which happened, and then a recovery, which is happening now. Question is, how strong is this recovery? And I think the next few hours will help us understand how much we are going to move up before we eventually come down. I also want to point out which level needs to be broken in order to become more bullish again for Bitcoin. Okay, so here we can expect lower lows as long as we stay overall below. Let me just draw the fibs again. Basically here a bit below. No, we can become more bullish as soon as we move above $23,825. This is like a key level here. If we go above the 78.6% fib level, we can become more bullish again. Already, to be honest, already around 23,500. There's also a key level, that's a key range that was broken before, that will already help us to become more bullish. But for now, due to the strength of this decline, yeah, we have to be focused on the downside. Very clearly, we're also below the 50-day moving average, which is another important aspect. Two main possibilities now, both bearish. In both possibilities at the moment, I think that this wave one to the downside, the first wave of the larger impulse down was... No, sorry. In the first scenario, yeah, I expect that this wave one down was finished already here at 18,500, and that we are now moving up in a wave two before we come down in a wave three that will make a lower low, moving up in a wave four, coming down in a five. Yeah. Key target for that would be somewhere around between 14 and 16k. This is what I'd go with, okay? In this count. To make this count work, we now need to retrace quite a bit. How would we do that, or how much would we need to retrace? Talked about that before. We're looking here at the area between the 38.2% fib level and the 61.8% fib level, basically between 21 and 22.5k roughly. Okay. When do we know that this is happening? Well, to be honest, knowing is always a difficult thing here, but it is going to get more likely as soon as we get above the 19,450 level. Yeah? I did update the channel members earlier on Discord and Telegram about that already, that there are two different counts possible. This is, to me, to be honest, rather looking like a three-wave structure at the moment. A, B, C. Yeah, and as long as this is the case, we can assume we come down straight away. However, if we create a fifth wave, and to be honest, at the moment we are struggling, we need to get above this 19,450 level. If we get a fifth wave here, then it indicates, okay, there will also be a pullback, but that pullback would make a higher low, and this would then indicate that we're going to move higher in the white wave A. Yeah, so that we're moving up basically in a 5-wave move. So this would then be a wave 1, coming down in a 2, and so on. We move higher, complete a 5-wave move here in the wave A. We will come down in a B and move higher in a C, which would finish off this wave 2, because the wave 2 is a 3-wave move, but the wave A is probably going to be a 5-wave move, okay? So we need a 5th wave, in summary, to indicate that we are going higher. So that move above the wave, above the 19,450 level is important to indicate we're going higher. Does it mean you have to go long straight away? No, because I think there will be normally a pullback afterwards, yeah, because this would only be a wave 1, we would then come down in a wave 2 before we then go higher, okay? So we need that, though, we need that 5th wave. If we don't see this 5th wave, and the longer this takes, the more difficult it will be, then the blue count is in charge. And here the blue count, which at the moment, to be honest, is still in charge because we haven't seen the 5th wave, would indicate that we are going to come down lower in a wave 3. This would be this would be the less bearish count, because it allows the price to make a lower low below 17.6k, but then to recover at the end of the wave 5. Possibly bullish then, so that this wave 5 could be the low, the overall low of the bear market. Now this, because of the length of the wave, of that wave down here, yeah, which is quite short compared to everything that happened here to the downside, this would be less bearish. We probably would not come down as far. Maybe we would only come down to 16.9k, which is the 78.6% fib level. So this is the key decision point here. I think maybe overnight we'll know how this is going to continue. The key is, if we don't get above this level and go down below the $19,000 level, which is the swing low here, it indicates that we are not going to make here a higher high. Again, Bitcoin doesn't make it easy. Yeah, doesn't make it easy, because we basically matched that previous high. So it could be a so-called truncated 5-wave move, which makes it again very difficult. So Bitcoin is not making it easy. It could very well be this 5 waves, but without making a clear 5-wave high, which makes it a nightmare for an analyst. So in moments like these, we're now waiting for the next move, and if we make a higher low, that is a good indication we push higher. And yeah, if we don't make a higher low and come basically below the $18,700 level here, that indicates we go down lower. All right, and that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and also check out the channel membership. Here you can get access to my live charts. Yeah, whenever I make a change, you'll see it. You can get access to the Telegram chat groups, the Discord server, a weekly live stream, and all sorts of additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.